Hello everyone, back tuning into today's video. We're doing the 5-day forecast, today's first video. Going to have a look at when it's 5 days across the British Isles. Later on we'll have the Beijing Climate Centre 40-day look ahead, and that'll take us into December. That'll be on the homepage this afternoon. So, we've had a bit of a slow event across the northeastern part of the country overnight. In roughly the areas we expected, so northern England, particularly northeastern parts of England, up in towards southern, southeastern parts of Scotland, roughly where we thought it was likely to be. Elsewhere, it's just been a lot of really wet weather, and we see on the radar picture that rain is still clinging on to the eastern coast. It's going to take well into the afternoon to clear it away. A more changeable 5 days coming up compared to what we have had, and very starting off quite cold. It's going to get a bit milder over the weekend as well. I'll get on with the detail of the 5-day forecast in a second. Before I get on with that, just to say about the ads, there's links to articles on all the pages. Have a browse through widgets and click through the links if there's any articles that you're interested in. You'll be helping us to page website. Thanks very much for doing that. There's also video ads on both pages, which open content. When you watch the code book again, does help to pay for gasoffice.com. And Christmas shopping is open, so if you've got any Christmas shopping to do at Amazon between now and Christmas, just click the green button that says Christmas Shop. And then you go to our Christmas page, and then from there you click through the Amazon banners. It takes you directly to Amazon, and you just do your Christmas shopping there as normal. Because you click from Gasoffice to Amazon, we get a revenue fee on things that you're purchasing, and thanks very much for doing that. So I'm going to start off with the radar picture from the weather outlook, and a lot of rain in the eastern part of the country. If we have a look at the precipitation type, we can see that there is still a mix of sleet and snow in the northeast of England. Some of that has accumulated and settled, particularly on high ground, but not exclusively so. Now, this rain is going to carry on the eastern coast with a little bit of sleet and snow mixed in into the afternoon. Eventually, it's going to pull away to west. And then you notice out to the west, we've got these showers moving in from off the Atlantic. So here's the Mesoptic pressure chart today. Low pressure is gradually clearing away to the east. It's a really slow process. And following on behind, we've got these westerly, northwesterly and showery winds. So we'll have further rain with a little bit of sleet and snow in the northeast across eastern parts of the country through into the first part of the afternoon. Very gradually, that's going to push into the North Sea, taking its time to do so. But by the end of the afternoon, I think most eastern counties should be dry. Then we've got showers coming in from west. Some of those are quite heavy, as we saw on the radar picture, maybe with a little bit of hail and thunder mixed in around those western coasts. Otherwise, there'll be sunny spells and drier conditions for central and east parts of the country once that rain clears away. Temperatures this afternoon, going to be still cold. It's colder than average, but a little bit higher than we had yesterday, ranging from around, say, 4 to 8 Celsius. Overnight tonight, bring another trough into the north and west, so that's going to bring cloud and showery bursts of rain in towards Scotland and Northern Ireland, with further showers likely around western coast. Central east parts of the country having a fair amount of dry weather, and it will turn quite cold in the east again, particularly parts of southeast Scotland, northeast England, where we've had that snow. I think we'll get some ice tonight, with temperatures going down to -2, perhaps -3 in one or two places. In the west and the northwest, those temperatures should hold up better because there's more breeze, and also there'll be those showery bursts of rain. We get through into Thursday, and that trough is dropping southwards across the country, so it's going to take cloud and showery bursts from Scotland to Northern Ireland in the morning. Could be a little bit of hill snow mixed in, and move them southwards into England and Wales through the course of the afternoon, with this little bump of high pressure following on behind, bringing much sunnier skies and drier conditions to Scotland, Northern Ireland and Northern England by the end of the day. Temperature's still quite cold, really, at around 4 to 9 Celsius, so we're going to be below average, I think, with the temperatures again tomorrow. Widespread frost coming up on Thursday night under that bump of high pressure. That's still around on Friday, but through the course of Friday, that high pressure will be flattening off as low pressure begins to move in from off the Atlantic. So Friday's going to start off with a widespread frost. Temperatures possibly going down to -3, -4, some central and northern parts of the country, particularly in the countryside. Going to keep a lot of dry weather really through the course of Friday with good sunny spells, but this low pressure will eventually bring wet and windy weather in towards Ireland and western parts of Scotland. Maybe some heavy rain coming into the far southwest of England as well. Many other parts of the country staying dry with spells of sunshine gradually being replaced by a veil of cloud. Temperatures on Friday look quite cold, going to be a frosty start, and going to struggle really, I think, to around 4 to 8 or 9 Celsius. However, we get a bit of a change as we go through Friday into Saturday. We're going to bring up milder air from the south. They'll also have an active weather front. So Friday night, no problems with frost there. We're going to take cloud and heavy rain across the country, and that rain will still be around on Saturday. A really wet start possible in parts of the country on Saturday morning, and very similar to today really. That front is struggling to get out of the way, so that rain will be on through much of the morning across the eastern part of the country, only very gradually moving into the North Sea into Saturday afternoon, with brighter skies and a few showers then following along behind. I would have thought by the end of Saturday most places will be drier with sunny spells, showers in the west. We have a much milder day on Saturday as well, so temperatures are going to be ranging from around 9 to 14 Celsius. You really will notice the increase in the temperatures on Saturday, although as that rain clears, we'll turn a bit cooler and fresher from the north and the west. Sunday is a different day again. We're building a bit of a ridge up from the southwest, although there is a warm front heading into that ridge, so it's not going to be wall-to-wall sunshine. We may start sunny on a mostly dry note with sunny spells. Eastern areas likely to keep a fair amount of sunshine through the day, but in the west, I think that warm front will move in, increase the cloud, a few bits and pieces of rain and drizzle in places, but probably not amounting to too much. Temperatures will be a bit cooler on Sunday, ranging from around, say, 7 to 11 degrees. That's about average for the time of year. And then we end the 5-day forecast period on Monday, still more or less under a ridge, but we've got a front across the country. It'll be a very weak one, but it'll produce a lot of cloud, so expect very cloudy skies on Monday. Still a lot of dry weather, a few bits and pieces of rain drizzle around northern, western facing hills and coast. The main thing will be the increase in temperatures. Could be up to around 10 to 15 degrees on Monday afternoon, which is a bit above average for the middle of November. Finally, I'm going to look at charts on weather outlook. Here we go for today then, and we've got the rain and snow in the east. That will very gradually be moving away, allowing these brighter skies to come in from the west. Moving through to Thursday, we're going to find showery bursts moving down from the north and west, with drier, brighter skies following along behind. We get through into Friday. We start off with a widespread frost, but there should be a lot of dry and sunny weather until cloud, wind and rain rise in the west through the course of the day, and then that will spread eastwards overnight Friday into Saturday, giving a really wet start across many parts of the country. On Saturday, that rain only very gradually clearing away, but eventually brighter skies with a few showers will edge. It'll be a much milder day on Saturday as well. Sunday looking mostly dry, though there could be an increase in cloud and a few showers in the west. And then we end the 5-day forecast period on Monday, again with lots of dry weather, but expect a fair amount of cloud, and temperatures are a bit milder as well. So in summary, we're starting cold with rain and snow in the east today. As we get through the rest of the working week, and stay pretty cold really with further showers. And then into the weekend, it turns much milder on Saturday, although it'll be wet and windy. And then after that, I think generally temperatures around average or a bit above average, and a fair amount of dry weather for Sunday and Monday. Come back later on for the 40-day look ahead from Beijing Climate Centre, but that's all for now, and thanks for watching.